Hi guys, and welcome back to Film Live at IBC 2015. We're here in Amsterdam on the Atomos stand to talk about the new Ninja Assassin, which is like the Ninja Shogun, and if you've seen a previous video, have a look here. It's the same as that, but with HDMI connections and a couple of little changes. There's also been a very interesting a very aggressive price drop, and there's some updates to the software. But here to tell us a little bit more about it is Tony. Hi Tony, how you doing?
Hey Ben, welcome back.
Thank you very much. I think this is what, the 6th year running now that you guys have been going?
5th, because that's the
fifth.
We launched the company at IBC 5 years ago.
That's right, and we were the first people to interview you guys.
That's right, Jeremy keeps reminding me, so welcome back, as I say. Yeah, we're excited to be here, huge booth, lots of excitement, lots of crowds all through the day, and good products to show as well. What Atomos really are is we're combining those four core functionalities for filmmakers into one. We record professional recording, monitoring, playback and editing all in one device. So where a camera system is just amazing from a lens and sensor system, the small screen size, the choice of recording inside is just not professional enough for filmmaking. We just unleash all of those, take advantage of the amazing lenses and sensors and add in the professional recording, playback, monitoring and editing that you really need all in one touchscreen device. So probably the top of the line has been the new price drop we've seen on the HD range. As you said, it's aggressive.
It's very aggressive. It's what, 50%?
50% or more, so it's the world's first monitor recorder now under $300 US, 300 euro as well. Ninja 2 comes down, so you're getting ProRes and DNX HD recording all on a monitor for under $300. It's great, even from a media cost point of view of trying to make your media more affordable. It's a great pickup.
And you've still got the waveform monitors on there and all that kind of stuff as well.
The Ninja 2 has got some basic monitoring tools. Then you step up into the Ninja Blade, Samurai Blade, which adds in waveform, it adds in favorite region.
So on the Ninja 2 you've got the zebras and peaking and those kind of controls, and then go up, which is, I think is just another couple of $100.
$495, yeah, so for €495 euro as well, you pick up all the rest of the monitoring features, favorite rejects, and a higher resolution screen. And still, as you say, affordable media onto ProRes or DNX HD. So price drops have been amazing, really well received. So we're excited by that one. That's the first. There's 4 in total, but we've done on the Shogun. We've added in some new free updates as well. Probably the headline one there is the C300 Mark II and C500 users get RAW to DNX HD, HR or ProRes.
So that's quite a big deal at the moment, because still CFast cards, the adoption's coming, the prices are slowly coming down, but they're still bloody expensive.
Yeah, exactly. By your and my standards, yes, exactly. So this gives for the C300 user, it gives them a really affordable way to do the 4K recording to ProRes, and for C500 user, it gives them a 4K option. You know, it needs something like a Shogun to be able to record the 4K out of there over SDI. So that's a huge, and as I said, a free update that we've added for Shogun users. That's massive. Apart from that, we've added in motion blur, some really cool frame guides. We've listened to our users and added in some better frame guides that's going to really help with the way that they're monitoring. And as I said, they're all free and they're available now online.
The time-lapse motion blur, what is that?
Cool. It's a pretty cool feature for those that are messing around with time-lapse and seeing what it can do from a creative point of view. Since we've had it in, we've got lots of great feedback online about what people have been able to do. This is just enhancing that the next level. Essentially what motion blur does is, instead of choosing a select frame every 30 or 60 or whatever you nominate and then just stitching them together, this takes the next 64 frames and merges them into one frame. So you're getting this, if you think about traffic sequences where you're seeing a lot of flood of river of light and things like that, it's a really neat, smooth way of merging all that into a motion blur, and it really makes it look like video time-lapse as opposed to photo time-lapse, photography time-lapse. So it's a cool new feature, available now on OS 6.5. So that's the Shogun update. Ninja Assassin was only hot on the heels of that being out on September 1, and as you said, that was a HDMI 4K recorder. It's now the top of the line in our Ninja lineup, so it's been like the 4K upgrade from a Ninja Blade that people have been asking for. It's got an amazing price point, $12.95 for starters. It's got all of the same software functionality you see on the Shogun, so you still get your time-lapse, your anamorphic, Still got all of your scopes for measuring, and all you're missing really is SDI. So if you're not in a SDI workflow, if you're not requiring RAW out of those cameras, you're using a GH4, you're using an A7S or those kind of cameras, it's perfect for that application.
And it's significantly less expensive than the Shogun. I think the Shogun's coming in at, what is it, 19?
Yeah, $19.95 for a Shogun with all the accessories, $12.95 for Assassin. So it's basically a 35% price drop. And even the underlying benefit of taking off some of those connectors is it's 10% lighter as well. So we're now seeing drones go up in the air with the Ninja Assassin. We're seeing people, just in terms of making their rigs a lot lighter and easier to maneuver. You can see as if you have a look through the stand, if you mount these things correctly, it's an incredibly compact rig that you're getting with a 7-inch screen on the back of like a GH4 or an A7S. So Assassin's been huge for us already inside a week and a half, which has been cool. And the fourth thing is a Shogun Studio, which is more so for DIT cards, for broadcast. It's a dual channel 7-inch.
So for broadcast and sort of studio setups, live production, I guess.
Yep, events, live play out as well, because of the playlist functionality and being able to control it. We've got LTC input, gen lock. So for those kind of functionality, it's really,
It's the same screens as the existing Shogun, but in a sort of more handy rack mount system, and you've got both side by side.
Yep, so same size, 7-inch. We've added in, as you say, it's all embedded inside a nice rack mounted design, but it's also got a control interface in between the two, which lets you do some pretty good control over RS422 or Ethernet. You're able to do some pretty cool control there to be able to say record ProRes on one, DNX HR on the other, record 4K on one, HD on the other, and in between those things. So it gives great flexibility in those kind of environments. Yeah, they're the key announcements at IBC.
So there you have it. That's some of the new additions to the Atomos range, some software updates, and a crazy aggressive price drop. If you haven't got an Atomos product yet, now is definitely the time to go and check it out and have a look. As always, let me know what you think in the comments below and on Facebook and Twitter. I'm going to head out back to the show floor, see what else I can find out. Until next time, I'm Ben, and you're watching Film Live.